We have the Numi toilet, boys. It is finally arriving. Holy fuck. You guys don't understand how annoying that the saga is over. I finally have it. I have the tracking link and everything. Oh my God. Did I ever say what happened there? So basically, it said it delivered. It never actually delivered. So I contacted support. They did not reply to me. I made a call out post on Twitter. And then that is when I got a DM. Well, I DM'd them. And then afterwards, they pushed it to the top of their priority list, I guess. And I said, yeah, normally I wouldn't be as upset about something not arriving, but it's the fact that, you know, over a year and a half, my fan base and I all have pitched in over $1,000, some of us, me $1,500 or some shit. And this toilet cost like $7,000. Where's the fucking toilet? I didn't get any photo proof of it at the door. We didn't get any notice. We didn't get any texts. It just said delivered. I checked FedEx, it said delivered, and it wouldn't let me try to figure out more proof because it would require a number that is not given to me because it goes through Throne. The lady who was helping me was super nice, bless her heart. She got back to me and said, yeah, I contacted the merchant and apparently they said that there was a problem with the delivery, so they just didn't deliver it. So you're telling me that if I never made that tweet, if I never said that, every other attempt that I made where I said, hey, there's a problem, they just replied immediately and said, no, it was delivered because they said it was delivered. If I didn't make that tweet, if I didn't have a platform to where people could get upset and see that they were doing something bad, the middleman, whatever, if I didn't call them out and they didn't double check the order, that we would have never seen that $7,000 again. Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? If I didn't say anything, they were just gonna not even check with the merchant and just call it delivered and just believe them without any photographic evidence that it was even delivered to us in the first place. Me being like, well, maybe there was a problem with the delivery. It was on a wooden pallet. It weighed 200 pounds. There is no way it could have gotten lost or stolen without it showing up on the camera. It made no sense. And I realized, wow, if I didn't say something, all of us just would have lost our fucking money, dude. That was insane. And then she said, well, they gave us the money back so we can either refund you or we can try to order it again. And I had one more leap of faith and I said, yeah, just order it again. Why not? Because this time I know what to expect. She replies the next day. It says, yeah, so the price of the toilet doubled, so we can't get it anymore. So we just put the money into your account. So I had to fucking call and link their shit with a way to get the money from Throne to me so that I could get the damn toilet myself. Because the version that we got initially was the black toilet because that was the one that was like the original price, because for some reason the other ones went from $7,000 to $13,000. And I went back and then I found the only one that was in the price range of before was a white toilet, the one that for some reason was $30,000 now, but like new, lightly used. So I had to buy that one and I don't fucking care. And why are you guys like, what do you mean a used toilet? What do you think happens when you buy a house that had a previous owner? Do you really just buy a new toilet every time you go to an apartment complex and you say, I'm not going to use that shitter unless you get me a new one? Guys, come on now. A toilet that's been used before? Okay. I did. Well, Hamchi, I don't even question you anymore, man. I only use toilets once and then buy a new one. Oh, that makes more sense, actually. Anyways, that was a nightmare. Another thing is, the fucking shower head that I was going to buy and set up for eventually when me and Michi plan to see each other, they wouldn't ship it to me either. The same thing that happened with the fucking toilet happened. So I had to find just some random fucking website that just had one available. Actually, speaking of which, why is it not here? It shipped to my dad. Hey, Dad, did you happen to get a package that perhaps has a shower. Anyways, this is why I try to buy things in store as often as possible. You have to remember the fact that I don't go outside. Anyways, it's fine. We got it. It'll be here soon. Hopefully everything will be set up so I don't have to worry anymore. He said, I saw a box downstairs. Slay. All right, cool. Anyways, this was definitely a more time-sensitive thing. And like I said, we could not buy the Numi 2.0 toilet in person. You really bought a used toilet for $7,000. Well, yes. It's the toilet that I will be using for the rest of my life. The seat is pre-warmed. God, I hope like Aaron Taylor Johnson was the previous owner. That's my hope, guys. Is it a special toilet? Okay, guys, let's do this really quick before we move on. I'm passing this toilet on to my children. So first of all, for those of you who need context, my name is Nihmune, aka Numi, aka Agatha Baboingo. This toilet is called the Numi 2.0 toilet. Numi 2.0 was when I discovered this toilet. I had the Numi 2.0 model when I discovered the Numi 2.0 toilet. And we made it a joke and said, oh my God, we should like save for this. But we never actually did it until last year.
I can guarantee you've never seen a toilet like this before. Yeah, the lid opens up as you walk to it. So this is the Numi 2 Smart Toilet. First of all, it's covered in RGB. And the toilet seat is heated. But let's say you're not going to be sitting down. You can just put your...
I'm so confused by this square.
Like that, but it's
like it's a fucking square.
So you can be like, Alexa, turn on my bidet. Or Alexa, turn on my air dryer. But if you're the type of person that would rather use physical controls over your voice, you could just use this puck that has all the features on it, or download their app to your smartphone. Yeah, this is the definition of a gamer toilet, but you're going to have to be a pretty good gamer because this toilet clocks in at just about $10,000. I can guarantee you've never...
This toilet costs $10,000. And here's why. The Kohler Numi 2.0 is the ultimate smart toilet with heated seats, ambient lighting, built-in speakers, and even a hands-free lid. You can control everything with a remote or the Kohler Connect app. It even has an emergency flush for power outages. Yeah, this thing is kind of a beast, but is it worth 10 grand? This toilet...
Yep.
If you have 3 potatoes at home...
Okay. Apparently they come with skins. Okay, Alexa, start digging in my butt, twin. Let us pick your toilet decal. You know, I didn't know that's what we were planning. I didn't know I was planning to put decals on the toilet. I feel like I've seen this toilet for like 3 years, and now we finally have it. I know Buff is gonna be super excited to come over again and use this bidet. Will it survive? Bow, she's not allowed. Dude, this heated seat, I'm gonna fall asleep on this fucking toilet, bro. The emergency flush isn't for power outages, it's for when Bow visits. So we're gonna try our best to figure out how to like hack into it and make it so every time people gift or something, it'll like shout at me while I'm streaming. What if it just screams, help! Help me! Something like that. Or meow, meow. Anyways, that's that, and it's finally on its way. It has been genuinely since 2022 we were making jokes about it, and it's finally freaking happening. And yep. Help! Help me! Do I have an outlet power source nearby to power the toilet? Nope. But the plumbers had to take a look at the house, and they have to like you have to have a smart toilet professional install it because of that. So they have to like go into the wall and create like a whole new power outlet and shit. Everything done for this fucking toilet, bro. It's crazy. Quick word from our sponsor, me, myself, and I. We have a new Gamer Subs flavor out now called Kissy Kissy Passion that tastes just like me. What? A delicious passion fruit mango. So yum yum. Try for yourself today. Thanks. Hey you! Yeah, you! Are you a Numi supporter that had no idea about the fact that Numi Vtuber has merch? No way! Well, have I got something swag for you. That's right, guys. We've got some of these, and some of these, and some of... Oh, never mind. That one's already sold out.
But there's plenty of stuff that won't sell out. Should you decide to check out Numi merch at uwumarket.com/Numi. Yippee! Get your swag merch today. Okay, you can put down the Glock now. I did it.
Don't forget to subscribe, rate this 10 out of 10 stars, and give love to Bao.